Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to show something that is it's quite proper, and I see how most of the people they have this confusion of what is happening in Wyckoff. So some of them they don't even understand how to approach, let's say, the accumulation, reaccumulation, distribution, and the redistribution. The only thing that you need to understand about the Wyckoff, just come to this one here, school.stockchart.com. Here you understand all about Wyckoff, because this is like a summarizing about Wyckoff. There is other books where there is like 200 page where you can go and read. So I'm not just here to make so many story and tell you guys about story what Mr. Wyckoff was. You can come here, read. The only thing that I recommend you to come and understand is the 5-step approach to the market. Read all this. Understand what is happening. When you are done with this, go to the laws. You can also understand the price cycle where we have accumulation, why do you have accumulation on this area. Everything is being explained on the 5-step approach to the market, and the law also, because here they explain why the price is changing the direction. So for some people, what they're doing, they just go straight, start looking for this. Now they start asking themselves why spring is happening. You need to understand why we have spring, or you need to understand why we have here on top. Let me show you. You need also to understand why we have this upthrust after distribution. You need to understand that also. And for me, how I'm trading the Wyckoff, I don't care about what is happening down here. What gives me more attention to my life when I'm trading is this three stuff on top here. Sometimes you don't get the perfect picture like this. What you're gonna get is, as long as you have your buy climax, then markets come and break the buy climax, print another I. That's what we call the upthrust. Then when the markets drop, return again up, give you the upthrust after distribution. You know already you've got to 1, 2, 3 there on top. What do you expect next? You're expecting for a test, for market to continue down. Sometimes market will drop without even giving you the test. Then market is gonna return again up, come and give you a test so they can continue with the movement. I wanna show you just a typical example. Let me start with NZUSD so that you can see. This is one of my whole trades that I was in. I took a nice entry. Then this is what I wanna show you today so that you can see. Let me go to H2. Which H2 you gonna see it proper. So if you can check here, by the way guys, I don't use volume. I know Wyckoff, you must use volume also and try to understand the price when there is a change in the market. But as long as I understand the laws, I understand the 5-step approach to the market, I don't even need indicators. I don't even need volume to tell me, okay, this is what needs to happen next. So I don't need that. But by the way, you need also to understand why the volume is there, and volume also confidence is gonna tell you when the price is changing, if this one is gonna continue going down or is gonna continue going up. So if you can check, I found this schematic. What was happening here? I've got uh, my preliminary supplier that is there. Then I have my buy claimants. If you can check, I've already marked these three. So this is the one that me I always look. I look for these three stuff when it comes to distribution. I look for these three. So as long as I've got these three, I know the last one here where we have the upthrust after distribution. Why do you have this upthrust after distribution? Because if you go to daily time frame, then you understand that. What is that level? Let me zoom again. So it's not there. Okay, see. So if you understand properly on daily time frame, why market give us that upthrust after distribution, you see we have a significant level. We have a significant level that is there. Do you see how I mark the last up candlestick before this down move? This candlestick was used, they buy to sell. So when they are selling, they return back up again. But if you can check when they return back on that area, before they test the zone drop, they start forming what you call this distribution. They start forming this distribution on that area so they can drop. Now, this is what people don't understand. They just look for schematic everywhere. Where then is not a strong level, let's say, of demand or a strong level of supplier. They just start looking for schematic. No, that is not the right way to approach this market. You need to understand on the zone which zone is very strong for markets to create that schematic. That is what always happen. Now check the cool things about this. What happened? Market give us this distribution. We have the buy claimers, we have the automatic reaction, market push up. This one we can consider it as a test. Market return again to give us the uptrust. And if you check properly down here, market didn't give us the sign of weakness in the first B. It didn't give us. We only got this test. Then market push again up to give us the uptrust. Now check what happened. Market just dropped crazy. Break the structure here, then markets return again. So if you check properly where markets return, do you see where markets return? We've got the line of buy climax. This is where markets return, and this where was my entry. So I took the entry here. Then you see my target was down here because I look for the level where there is a liquidity, where market will like it to go. That was my last TP where I put it. Then market respect all the TP that I marked that day. You see, this was the last one. Market calm down. But check the way market was going down. When market was dropping, market print this block here. So this block also become how we need to pay more attention also to it. Then market did what? Market return again to this block. Market drop again. This was the time that market drop and come touch what we call my level where I put as my last TP. Then from there, check how markets continue pushing up. Then markets went up. Also, when I see this level, I mark again this level, that market is gonna come again to this area and confirm this area. You see, market return and push up. So as you can check, so all the zone that I've been marking, market was been respecting. Why? Because I understand what is happening in the market. I understand the logic behind the Wyckoff story. Then the other one I wanna show you is Euro USD. What is Euro USD? Euro USD. This is distribution again. Let me go to H4. You see on Euro USD, market is pushing up. When market is pushing up, if you can check properly, why do you have this uptrust after distribution? That is one thing you need to pay attention. So every time is when we have, let's say we have a block somewhere here. That is why we have our block. Then when market is going to that block, when market get on this block before they start selling, so market is gonna do as market is gonna start now give us this distribution. Then the last leg, the last liquidity zone that is gonna print like a eye, that is the one is gonna go and mitigate a block. Then you see market drop. So this is what happened here. This is what happened on this zone. Let me show you on daily time frame. You see also on daily time frame that we have that uptrust after distribution because there is a significant area on a daily time frame. You see, if we can check properly where we have that uptrust there, you see where market test that level. Then if you zoom from this area here, by the way, guys, I don't know why my computer is so slow. I don't know what is happening. But if you zoom a bit here, you see this candlestick, the one that is there. I can even mark this candlestick. Then you see, when we go to the other side, you see market mitigate that area. So let me show you. You see, market mitigate that. The last leg of the uptrust, where? On that zone. So this is what you need to keep in mind. Don't just look for schematic where there is nothing strong for market to change direction. It's not working like that. I've been seeing this like for so long. This is why I'm making this video. I'm making this video so that for people to understand, okay, how me I see the schematic and how I approach it. And by the way, this is also my view on what is going to happen, because I'm expecting market to sell a bit here because of this compression. From here, then it's gonna come down. Or market is gonna push again more up from this area. So this is where we're gonna get another sell. So if this zone going to hold, then I want to show you again on gold. Let me show you on gold. Let me show you on gold. Let me show you. This is gold. Let me go to H1. Go to H1. This is H1, guys. If you can check properly on H1, you see where market was coming from the upside, market drop on this area. On this area, what we have, you see we've got the preliminary support, market drop, give us what you call sell climax. Then here we have the automatic rally, market drop again. By the way, this trade I did, it was live. If you can check, is also in my YouTube. I did this trade also. Then check what happened when markets check out this level of liquidity, the one that we have here, the automatic rally. Market drop again. Market drop to where to come and take out this level of liquidity, the secondary test in phase A. Then create the secondary test on phase B. Then market push up. Check the way market was building liquidity on this one. Then market drop again. So market when is dropping, you can see it's dropping on a zigzag. Here we have creek. Then markets give us a spring. Then if you check on this spring, you see this spring was in the level of liquidity. Then markets come and mitigate this level, push up. Then here it was a test. Why do you have a test? At the same time, markets come test this zone. But if you check here on this zone, we have something that we call double marrow, the one that is here. Market come and test that area there. Then market starts pushing up. So if you understand about this one, you could take a nice entry here and continue with the market up until market doing what, start dropping. So in the same one, I have further analysis that I have done before, where I found the schematic, here also, as you can check, market is rising, is going up. Let me zoom. But you find people, they're only looking for perfect picture. The perfect picture is what? This is the perfect picture. So you find people, they're only looking for this. So as long as they don't have this, for them that is not a schematic. No, that is not correct. Schematic, can get it everywhere and anywhere as long as you understand the logic behind the Wyckoff theory. Then you know what is happening. Here market was pushing up. Market was pushing up. Guys, I don't know what is happening with my computer today. Okay, here market was pushing up. You see, stuck. Okay, here market was pushing up. Market give us a preliminary supplier, then push again more up, make another stop. So anytime you see a stop, because this phase A is what we call a phase of stop, then the phase B is what we call the building of cause, and the phase C is the phase of test. You see, if you can check properly on this zone, what I told you guys, I'm looking for three stuff. I'm looking for this one to happen, I'm looking for this one to happen, and I'm looking for this one to happen. So as long as I've got my buy climax, my upthrust, and upthrust after distribution, the remaining stuff that is happening down here, I don't give a shit about it. But what I want something that is gonna give me the determination of saying this market wanna change the direction. You see, market's returning here to give us a test. We have our test, then market drop. Then if we can check again on this area here, this area, we have again what you call a redistribution. Then check this upthrust. You see this upthrust. This upthrust happened because there is this significant block, the one that is there. Markets return to come and test this block, then they drop again more down. So this is the things that you need to keep in mind. You need to try and understand what is happening in the market. Don't just, like people, they're looking for schematic everywhere where even is not there. No, that is not right. That is not right. Check here. I want to show you a reaccumulation because I show you redistribution. Now I want to show you reaccumulation also. So if you can check in my chart, everything is there because I've been following these things for so long. Then I practice, I understand why market is doing that and there. You see. So if you can check here, something like this. Okay. If you can check here, market was coming down. Then markets come on this area, make a stop. The first stop is the one that happened on this area. We can even consider this one as what? As the buy climax, but I prefer to use this one as the buy climax. Then market drop down to give us what we call the automatic reaction. Then when markets drop again, because it's still on the same line, this is like equal lows. You can consider all of it as the automatic reaction. Then market push up to go and give us what we call a test. Here, the secondary test, come and give us the major sign of weakness. Then we push again more up, because here we're supposed to have what we call, I'm sure this is the FE, this one is the one we call the upthrust action. You're supposed to have the upthrust action that's supposed to take out this buy climax. Then the market fell. This is why I write that FUA. Market fell to print. Then when the market is dropping, check market drop with a creek. Then we have the shakeout. Shakeout as a spring that took out all this low. Then market went up and created this major sign of weakness. But if you can check here, on this zone here, that is the 50%. So from the top to where we have the automatic reaction, that is like premium and discount, then we have our equilibrium in the middle there. Then check out this equilibrium was holding the trade. Then from here we have our major sign of weakness. Then market drop again because we've got our block, the one that is here. You see this candlestick. Market push again. Market break this level, come down on this zone here. You see, we can mark this one here. Then markets come and respect this level here. You know, this is our automatic reaction. So market respect this line. Let me show you. This one is like this. Market respect this line here, then we push more up. You see how market went up after this test. So market went up and never returned back again. So this is what you need to understand. Then if you check properly on the spring, I'll tell you we've got this void, but at the same time, you see markets check out because it took out this level, and on this area here we've got what we call inefficiency. If you check this week, let me show you. So market doesn't just give you a spring or a shakeout just for nothing. Market give you those one because there is a significant level that is happening there. You see, so we've got inefficiency that is there on this imbalance there. Then we can check market come and test this level. As we always take a trade 50%, open to 50%, then market trade inside, then we push again more up. So this is what I wanted to show you. So the last one I'm sure I'm gonna do is I'm sure I think also is in the gold, because I remember I did some analysis here a long time also. Let me check. Yeah, let me check, because if you remember the first one I did was here. This was a old one. This was an old one. Do you see the same logic? Market give us a spring, then from the spring we push again more up. So if we can check when we push up, we push more up, market return here to give us what we call a test. Then from a test, check the way market went up. So up here, because of this area is a significant area, then market return again down. So sharp guys, watch this video as many times as you want, so that you get whatever I explain on this explanation. Then it's gonna be good also.